Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Linda Puspitariani. So today, our group will discuss about modal verbs. Modal verbs is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality. That is likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestion, order, obligation, or advice. Okay, so looks for the first modal verbs. There is a future. So in the future, we use word shall and will. Shall has a meaning something like promises of or vows, while should is now a common way to say that subject has an obligation to do something. And will is more and more reserved for placing the time of an event at a specific time. Next, the capacity models. So the capacity or dynamic models are easiest and seldom give a problem. First, for physical or mental capacity, we normally use can, can't, have to, or need to. So can is used for an action that is possible, while cannot, can or cannot is used for something that is impossible. And then we use need to or have to. That's obligation or necessity to do something by the command that requires us or someone to do it. Okay, for the next verb models, it is a logical modality. Okay, logical modality is a type of formal logic primarily developed in 1960 that extend classical propositional and predicate logic to include operators expressing modality. So the traditional analytic modalities or truth modalities include possibility, necessity, and impossibility.
Hello, my name is Pejana Halisa. So in this video, I will explain about generic, deontic, and generality. Generic models and used to. In English, there is a generic modality that used so one by nevertheless a very natural way to express general characteristic and mastered by few variants. This depicts something that happens generally or characteristic and are often used to express the speaker's annoyance. So for habits or past, or we can use expression like the example like this. First is I will spend the whole night even enough getting a program to run. Second, when I live in Toyama, it would often snow 1 meter in a day. And the third is late in April, the cherry blossom would all open beautifully. And the fourth is she can talk. You are off if you don't watch out. And we can often perceive a force of will of this model, but it's not always present. Deontic models. We also use models commonly to describe what is expected or demanded of us. These are deontic models. The ones in the following for the example depict what the speaker or someone else make impossible possible or necessary for the subject. You may leave immediately. You shall leave immediately. May is not used very much anymore in this meaning, for it depicts possibility that derives from the speaker author.
I am Kasaladi Putra. Will continue the material and explanation from my friend, and it's about time marking. Okay, time marking. Most models have an alternative indirect form. As we note at the beginning, used in reporting a modality that was expressed at an earlier time. It is also used to mark non-factual clauses, saying that one believes not to be true. And for the example, uh, I wishes that I could have a girlfriend now. It is the example. And we saw in the tables for capacity and generic modality that these indirect form are also used for the past abilities, capabilities, and characteristics. Case of the right and datis, for example, may, should, must, these possibilities are about future action. Future action. Once person right or datis to do something in the future, for example, permission is almost always for something to follow. However, some of the social diegetic models, for example, should, ought to, but not must, okay, can be marked for a past obligation, usually not carry out, else we have little call to talk about it by using perfective, okay, perfective. Um, have with the past participle of the following verb. On the other hand, there are predatory form for have to, be supposed to can, so we use them. Okay, for the next is epistemic models. Epistemic models can be seen as logic oriented, sometimes called analytic. We note in passing that the social deontic models are often used to connect proposition. These epistemic models seem to be totally devoted to that end, often when the other proposition is expressed as an independent. For the example of the epistemic model is the two sentences express the idea that the modelized sentence is necessarily a conclusion from the other, where therefore order they say are said in. For examples, Faisal's umbrella is wet, it must be raining. And the second one is it must be raining, Faisal's umbrella is wet. The similarly showing a conclusion of possibility and a conclusion of impossibility. For example, it may be raining, it's awfully dark out. And the second one is it can't be raining, there's no a cloud in the sky. Epistemic models is also commonly used to tell the listener that there is some unspoken assumption and to force him to find it. And for example, if I said here and now you must love semantic by now. To understand how this is a logical conclusion, you must apply what I left unsaid. Perhaps I'm such a good writer and or semantic is by nature lots of fun. In this way, one can make a cover comment, often in jest, and if that comment is nasty or wrong, the speaker cannot be held responsible for saying it. Okay, guys, and the last one is connection. Okay, here I will give a little explanation about connection between epistemic model and diegetic model. Okay, here we can see the first MOD. It is epistemic model. We have for is necessary, must, approximable necessary, should, and can, should not, must not. It is for epistemic modal. While MOE is a deitic modal, is we have must, should, may, could, well, may, might, should not, must not, or can. Okay, here the next is this is adverb adverb of frequency. We have always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, seldom, rarely, or never. Okay, and the last one is KNT is quantifier. Okay, we have all, every, most, many, much, some, a few, none, or no. Okay, I will give the example of epistemic modal and deitic modal. For the first is must, necessary must. I must be getting sick. I must be getting sick. It means that it is possible that I'm getting sick. It is epistemic modal for subjective. And the second one is he can miss the class. It means that he has a permission to miss the class, or he has able to miss the class. It is the possibility or deitic modal. Okay, and the other example is he said you may pregnant. It means that it's possible that you are pregnant. And the last one is we should arrive on time, and it means that we are under on an obligation to arrive on time. So epistemic modal and deitic modal, we have to smart in comprehend or understanding the language that the speaker are speak to you, order to you are able to read the meaning of the language or the information or communication that you are accept. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adenia. Today I want to talk about English modal verb. English capital verb have three basic logical modal concepts. Necessary, possible, and impossible are defined with symbol and logic. Although they are found after epistemic and later to modality deontic, and this is more common. And they are described in elementary logic texts as they previously governed the entire capital system. The large division in English modalities is the epistemic inter, which connects the preposition one to the other. For other modern capacities and deontics can always be used the possibility but the impossibility of having different shapes for different meanings. Here are non-modal ways to express modal ideas, and each has a common pronunciation.
Maybe that's all from the whole explanation from our group, and I do hope if we have a mistake, I'm sorry because all of this, and maybe that's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.